Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, it is a sunny day out here. Hello Rocket. And we have some work to do, which you saw me start the other day, with hauling in some soil to start top dressing the beds. We're going to go on ahead and get that done today, and then we are going to also amend with some worm castings that we've got still. And I think we'll have enough to get the 3 short beds and probably our asparagus bed done today, but we'll see. So we're going to go on ahead and get that started, and we'll be seeing you a little bit later, because honestly this is the time of the year for us in our zone to be doing this. If you're in a colder climate, I'm so sorry, you've still got at least a month, maybe 2 to go before you can do this sort of a thing. We won't really be turning anything in the beds. We're just going to be adding this on top because we like to do a nice bio layer, and I think we finally have the bad soil from the last 4 years mostly corrected at this point. So this year should be a lot easier in the garden. All right, so let's get this chore done so we can start getting our early spring planting done, probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks going. Okay, hyperlapse. Okay, so now that we've got the beds top dressed, we actually have a bag remaining of the Garden Magic, and we are going to top dress and kind of amend some of the holes in the cinder blocks here. And then we are going to be planting, let me show you this, these small little, they're called onion slips, right? And it's the red trooper onion slips. Tropea, red tropea onion slips. So they're kind of going to be like a torpedo onion, basically, is what they're going to be. They're going to be mild in flavor. They are not a storage variety necessarily. They're for fresh eating, but they will be perfect for our needs. We don't really tend to keep a whole lot of storage onions here on the homestead, at least not currently. So the other benefit of having an allium interplanted in the vegetable beds is going to be repelling pests. So anyway, this will help also act as pest deterrents. So I'll have Mom show you here what she's doing. We are literally just putting 1 slip into each hole. So all you do is, so they come in a clump rubber band, and you just got to gently tease them apart. And then one of those, this is your roots, this is the green onion part. Yeah. And I'm going to bury it even up half of the green, not just this part, but all the way up, because we still have several months of cold left. Yeah. So we've got at least 2 more months of cold, which they do need. But this all right here where you see the pink, that is all going to form into the onion part. So burying it up here on the slip is going to be perfectly fine. It will just keep it a little bit more hardy and deeper down, and when you are, keep it through any potential ice and snowstorms, because we still have that potential in our zone. But onions will go through a lot of snow and a lot of ice. So if you go and you plant things like this and then you have a bunch of snow and ice and you come out and you think it's dead, don't just rip it out.
Yeah, it may turn brown.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean it's dead down below.
Down below, right. So let me show you an example of this, because you guys will have hopefully seen the garlic planting video. If not, I'll try and link it below. But let me show you what they look like after all the ice and snow that we've had. So we planted basically all the way down here, and you can see these guys are looking fairly dead. That doesn't mean that they're dead, because on some of them you can see the warmth has already caused some of them to get a little slap happy and start coming up again, because they really shouldn't have been coming up to begin with. So we're just kind of waiting. You can see this one's getting a little excited. This one's gotten very, very excited. So don't just go ripping out your onions or your garlic because they look dead on top. The bulb down below is where it's all at, okay?
Barely leaving.
Yeah, and you can see here, let me show you, barely a top up, and this part is already basically dead, and that's okay. We're not worried about that. All of the energy is going to be in the bulb that's in the ground. It's not going to be in this green part here. Unlike summer vegetation and crops, which the ones above ground in the summer, that's where all of their energy, that's how they grow, is through their leaves, their foliage, and all the sunshine and the warmth. That's where they generate their energy and life from. They lose their leaves, they die. Not the same with allium type growers. So we're going to go on ahead and we're going to get more of these slips in. We've only got this one bag of soil to top off holes with, so I'm not sure how far we'll get with that, but that's okay. We will be getting more soil tomorrow to top dress these holes, and then get more of these onion slips out, and also the walking onions. I'm very excited about the walking onions. We'll do a separate video on walking onions because those are going to be fun to watch this summer. I'm very excited about those walking onions, actually. All right, so let me go on ahead and put you on hyperlapse here. Okay guys, so we got as far as we could with the one bag of Garden Magic compost and manure. So we ended up doing 4 beds with onions, and we ended up putting onions in this bed here, back here along the back. That's where I was pointing out the garlic, all along there. But down there at the very end, we went on ahead and put some onions in. We will probably do the same to this bed here, but we've got to get some more soil in, obviously, in order to do that, because they do love to be fed. So if you are planting anything in the allium family, just know that they are heavy feeders. So compost, 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 and you will be a happy camper, and they will be a happy camper. But that's all I've got for you guys on this video. We will be seeing you back here soon, obviously, because we've got more things to do out here while the weather is allowing us to, before spring planting and before spring seed starting, which should be happening, as I said, in the next 2 to 3 weeks. All right, so guys, as always, keep it simple, natural, and essential, and I will see you on the next video, okay?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. We really do appreciate it. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one.